Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 60. Today, we'll be talking about the ladies of rock. Why the ladies of rock? Well, you ask other girls and you ask pretty much anybody in the music world, it's pretty much always been a man's world when it comes to music. But, and I'm not talking about pop and all that, I'm talking about rock, hard rock, heavy metal itself there. It's always been a man's world mostly, but I'm here to let you know that there are some very good female fronted bands, all female bands too, stuff like that. So it's not a ranking video, just talking about what I have or own regarding female artists in the rock, hard rock, metal genre. Some you may know, some you may not know, but again, here to educate the planet, right? So we'll start off, like I said, I'm sure everybody knows this person here, or this woman, I should say. Pat Benatar. I pretty much own just a greatest hits from her. But she was huge in the early 80s. Hit with like this as a greatest hits. This is friggin' great here. Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Love Is a Battle. Hit Me With Your Best Shot. I actually just read about her, was it last week, where she refuses to play that song right now due to the gun laws in the states. I think that's, I know she refuses to play it. I believe it has to do with the gun laws in the states, something like that there. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But Love Is a Battlefield, We Belong, Heartbreaker, You Better Run. There's some great, like I said, she was great. And actually, I saw her live opening for Journey with Loverboy. She still got it, man. She's great here. So anyway, Pat Benatar, that's another one that I own right here. This one here is actually pretty popular. I've talked about her many times on my channel. Canada's own Lee Aaron. I mean, who doesn't know What You Do to My Body, Metal Queen, lots of stuff here. I have all her discography, not all on vinyl, and I'll explain the. There's some on CD only. Did you guys know that after there was another album after this called Emotional Rain, but after that she became a jazz artist. I'm not sure if everybody knows that. She has 3 CDs. I have them all. They're actually pretty good. The only time I saw her live, she did play a song from her jazz period there, Chained to a Fence in Mississippi, I think the name was the song. But it's not my thing there, jazz, but it's actually very good for what it is. But like I said, I know we all know her more for her rock days, and after her jazz period, she came back and she's still active right now, still doing the rock thing. So here's another one here, Lee Aaron, and this is the Some Girls Do album. All right, this one maybe some people will know, maybe some people will not know, but I came to like her as it was an accident at first. So I'm talking about Melissa Aftermore. So I've seen her twice live, but when I found out where she came from or what other band she played, I guess I saw her 3 times. So she used to be the bass player for Hole. That's on the Celebrity Skin album. If I actually, yeah, that is that one. That's the only one I own from Hole because of her. She was also in Smashing Pumpkins as a touring bassist. I guess near the end of their, was it the early 2000s? I guess they were doing a farewell tour. I forget what it was there. It was a concert to forget, to be honest. There, and when I saw the Pumpkins, there was a whole bunch of other bands. I'm like, why the hell am I here? But anyway, I saw a video. I'm like, oh my god, that song is great, and it's like she became a solo artist. I think her big hit was Follow the Waves. This is her second album, by the way, Out of Our Minds. Man, did I ever get a whole bunch. There's like a comic book, a DVD, an album, whole bunch of vinyl 45s and singles and all that. Anyway, she went all out for this one here. She did tell us it was a financial flop. Doesn't make the album bad though. Just because something doesn't go with like being played on the radio 1,000 times a day doesn't mean it's a bad album there. It's actually very good here. So Melissa Aftermore, previously from, like I said, Hole and Smashing Pumpkins, then became solo. She only released 2 albums. That's very unfortunate. I don't even know what she's doing these days there. But anyway, if you're watching this, Melissa, like, let's hope to see some more stuff from you here. I really like it. All right. This one here, I would never have known this band until a couple of years ago. It's Dorothy. They've got, well, that's her, Dorothy, but it's a band name also, just Dorothy. This is not bad here. She's got a new album out this year. I haven't gotten it yet there. I will be getting it by the end of the year, obviously there. It's like hard rock. This, like, her first, this album, this is her second one, does not sound at all like her first one. It's a little more, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like rock, like new rock, you know. Trying to think of somebody that. Anyway, there's some good stuff here. Great stuff here. Here, I'll open up the gatefold. There she is. But yeah, she's got some decent songs here. So I like it enough that I will be getting the third album here. Just gotta get off my ass and actually order it there. They're expensive to buy off their website, though. That's the thing. The shipping is ridiculous. So I'll probably order it through Sunrise like I did this one here. So here we go. Dorothy, 28 Days in the Valley. Check it out. First off, cheers, everyone. I'm back with the Grand Marnier there after my Rush episode here. Here's, maybe you guys know about it, Epica. I don't even know where they're from. They're from the overseas, obviously. They're UK or Norway. I don't really know. Anyway, this is the band. I think that's the singer right here, Simone Simons. I don't know what her, but I saw a video and I was like, okay, that's not bad. But there are some great songs. There's some really, like, I was surprised that I actually liked 2 or 3 songs a lot from this album here. Just curious, should I be getting more of these guys? Like, this is all I know from this band. Does it get better? Does it get worse? I don't know. Just let me know if you know about this. Maybe I'll get some more one day. But Epica is another one here. Pretty good. It's like symphonic, like Nightwish. If you guys know that's another fronted. Actually, I just remembered this one. I don't own any Nightwish. I only have some digital music from them there that my buddy made me a mix CD, I guess. So here you go, Epica, Requiem for the Indifferent. Not bad. I like it. This one here is probably one of the heaviest albums I own, actually. But I saw the video, I was like, my God, it's actually pretty good here. And again, only 2 albums. Drain STH. The first one, okay. This one is great. I love this album here. Here, I'll show you a picture of the ladies there without the... there you go. I remember back, I discovered these girls or this band on I think it was Much Music, and I remember because they're from Sweden, okay? So they were like, oh my God, I'm so sick and tired of being compared to or how they sound apparently is ABBA meets Iron Maiden, and they're like, what the fuck, man? Like, just because we're from Sweden, you have to compare us to ABBA. This sounds nothing like ABBA at all. There's some Enter My Mind I like a lot. Simon Says is good. What's that? Right Through You. What a great ballad ballad, heavy-ish ballad there. What a great song this is here. I actually like this album a lot here. So anyway, if you're not too familiar with this is actually fairly heavy. It's like almost new metal heavy, I guess, that type of, but with female vocals, and trust me, that makes one hell of a difference right there. So anyway, Drain STH, Freaks of Nature is the album that I have. I have the first one too. Really not as good as this one here. So here we go, Drain STH. Here's pretty much there's Canada's metal queen, but there's the metal world's metal queen, and I'm talking about Doro Pesh. I actually own a lot. I remember getting some Warlock albums and was actually pretty bummed that Warlock did not exist and then she went solo. But it turns out it's the same friggin' thing, just rights reasons she had to go solo for something like that there. This is my favorite album by her. I think I have 6 or 7 albums from her there. They sort of all sound the same, except this one really sounds different. This was actually produced by Gene Simmons from Kiss. But actually, I like this album a lot there. She actually does a cover of a Kiss song, which is Only You from The Elder. But man, I've listened to this album so many times. Anyway, check out this one here. It's just simply titled Doro. She's got a whole bunch of other albums there. This one is actually not super easy to get there, but the rest of her discography is actually pretty easy to find here. So, Doro Pesh, the Metal Queen. This one I actually bought for one song, and it turns out I actually like the album quite a lot. Fiona. I bought this because of that. She has a duet. There's a video that always played on the Power Hour, which is Everything You Do, You're Sexing Me, with Kip Winger. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll get this. It was fairly cheap when I got it there. But this actually turned out to be a fairly good album here. So I think she's got 2 or 3 more albums, and I will be getting them eventually. Just try to find them at a decent price, obviously. But Fiona, yeah, I like this one actually. Very good. Heart Like a Gun is this. Yeah, this is the album name here. Little pop hard rock, I guess, if you want to call it there. But yeah, I like it a lot. There you go. So check it out, Fiona. I was surprised until about a month ago, I did not own anything from this woman here, and everybody knows her. Talking about Leat Ford, so I'm like, okay, I had to get this album here. This has got her huge hit, Kiss Me Deadly, and of course a hit I cannot stand, which is the ballad Close My Eyes Forever. It's not her vocals, just when Ozzy kicks in, I'm like, oh, no, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't work. But yeah, Lita, this was her huge album there. If you don't know who Leat Ford is, well, she was from the Runaways. Who was in the Runaways? Well, Sherry Curry, Joan Jett, and of course Leat Ford back in the 70s, late 70s, I believe. And when they broke up, well, Joan Jett went solo, Leat Ford went solo, Sherry Curry went off the deep end, but she came back. She's all right now, but stuck in drugs and all that there. But anyway, here's Lita's famous album here. And anyway, here's a back cover. Yeah, Kiss Me Deadly. That's a great song right there. I love that. The rest of the album is actually decent there. I like her hits more than I do like her albums as a whole there. But I'll get some more of her there. Now that I've got one, I might as well get the others too. So there you go, Lita from Leat Ford. Have another sip here. And of course, speaking of the Runaways, well, Joan Jett. I do have a greatest hits of her on digital, but this is the only album I have on vinyl, just to get a prop out here. This is like a covers album here. It's got Dirty Deeds, Love Hurts. A lot of them I'm not. Have you ever seen The Rain, Tush? Actually, she looks really, really pretty on this. I thought this was her prettiest, how she looked. But she knows how to rock there. She's got some good songs. Everybody knows Joan Jett. I love rock and roll, but I actually prefer I Hate Myself for Loving You. That's such a great song. But yeah, another Runaways, ex-Runaways, which is Joan Jett here. So check this one out here. Very good too. But I'm sure everybody's heard I love rock and roll. So anyway, check it out. Joan Jett. Apparently this is considered their worst album, but actually this is the first I've heard, well, the first time I've heard of the band, which was this album, talking about Heart. First of all, this girl can fucking play. She is such a great guitar player. And her sister, this is Nancy Wilson, Ann Wilson. No clue who these three other guys are, because it's apparently not the real Heart. But and she can sing in a half there. But man, like I remember, What About Love? Never. These Dreams. But apart from that, there's some great rockin' songs too there. Apparently, like I said, well, not apparently. I know I have a greatest hits on CD and digital, obviously there, with Barracuda and Magic Man and all those other songs there. But Heart, very good too. I don't know. This is the only one that I own on vinyl there. I'll probably get some more eventually when time. When again, because this channel, I keep buying album after album. I gotta one week it's about this band, another week it's about this other band there. So anyway, we'll try to get some Heart eventually in my collection. So here's Heart. I think it's just self-titled. Yeah. But again, I have no clue who these three guys are. Apparently it's not even part of the same band. But you know what? A good song is a good song, right? Here's the back cover. All right. This one here, maybe you guys know about it, maybe not. Canada's Headpins. Now, who is the Headpins? Well, the singer, is there a picture? No, there's no picture of her. Darby Mills, man, does she have a set of pipes on her. Like, and this album is friggin' good, by the way. Really good. There's a couple of others there I should be getting there from them, but this is really good. Hard rock verging on metal to a point there, but I mean, this has got Turn It Loud is such a great... what's that? Don't You Make It Feel. Don't it Make You Feel. That's a great songs too there. Yeah, if you look at the band here, or the credits in the back, it just says Darby Mills lead vocals. I don't even know who the other band members are. Oh well. So Darby Mills did leave Headpins and got replaced by another Canadian singer, and I'm just gonna go in a segue here to show you that she got replaced by Darby Mills got replaced by Chrissy Steele. Might not. There you go. They never released an album with Chrissy Steele with Headpins, but I believe this was supposed to be a Headpins album, but it became a Chrissy Steele solo album instead. I think it still has maybe not all of the Headpins members, but most of them. I don't know much about her. Well, this is the only album that she has there that I know of anyway. her big hit there, Love You Till It Hurts, and Love Don't Last Forever. That's actually pretty good. It's a decent album there. I think Headpins is a little bit better there, but if she would come out with something else there, I would probably get it there. So Chrissy Steele, Magnet to Steel would be her only album here. This was 91, yeah, when this type of music was slowly fading out. All right, let's have another sip here. There you go, much louder. All right, I'd be surprised if a lot of people know what this is here. Hey Hello. Who is Hey Hello? Well, you must have heard me talk about the Wild Hearts many times. So this is one of Ginger Wildheart's side project, which is called Hey Hello. And the singer on this is Victoria Litke. They have a second album with a different female singer. I don't know the whole story of why she left the band or got kicked out, but maybe read up on it online. And I'm not. This is more like hearsay, he said, she said type of a story there. But man, this is like pop hard rock. There's not a bad song on this. This is such a good album. This is a great band, by the way. These two albums. This one's a little bit better, but the lead-off single off the second album was that much better. Like, that lead-off single off the second album is better than anything on this. But the album as a whole, this album as a whole is a lot better than the second one, in my opinion. Second one's still very good, but there's only this one available on vinyl. Hopefully they'll release the second one on vinyl, because I will definitely get it. This is actually very good. So check out Hey Hello. Odd name for a band, but this is pop hard rock. Very good here. Check it out. Actually, well, Swimwear was the single video off of this. But there's a great song. This one's actually sung by the male. How I Survived the Punk Wars. If you're a musician and you want to make it, or look at that video. It's very eye-opening and good tips and hints and tips as to what to do and not do when you're in the music business. Obviously for more serious musicians there. But check out, the How I Survived the Punk Wars. Great message on that song here. But apart from that one song, all the other songs are sung by Victoria Litke. So check it out. Hey Hello, self-titled. Okay, this one, I've heard the name all my life. Me and my friend Pascal went to Montreal. He's like, we went to a used record store. And he goes, Dan, you need to get this for your Ladies of Rock album. So I'm talking about Girl School. And was that what I was expecting. Because I know these girls toured with, I believe, Motorhead. I was expecting something like Motorhead. This is not. So imagine rock and roll, like Motorhead rock and roll, but without as much distortion and girl vocals. This actually surprised me how good this was here. Just curious, should I be getting all the other albums from this band here? I did enjoy this one a lot, actually. I was very pleasantly surprised. So Girl School is Hit and Run is the only album I have by them. Probably not my last. So here go Girl School. Here's a picture of the band in the back. Not very good picture. This was not, like I said, when you look at the band picture, this was what I was expecting. But the music on it is not what I was expecting. It's a bit more cleaner than I thought. So there you go. Girl School. All right, this one you may not know. I actually just found this video one time on YouTube. And I think they're from Australia or New Zealand. Does it say here? Anyway, they're not from the North America. I know that. Talking about Thundermother. Apparently there's two versions of this band here. They had two albums, then they split, then they came back with Another, but anyway, this actually is like good in the pocket hard rock. Great songs. Nothing, no Joe Satriani-ish type or Steve Vai. You know what I mean? There, like, no. Not that I'm saying they're not talented there, but you're looking. They remind me of Airborne, like energy like that, like type of songs like that. Good hard rock like that here. They have, I think they have 4 or 5 albums. I only have 2 for now. I will be getting some more, but I actually do like them that much. So Thundermother, this was it a self-titled? I know I have another one upstairs, but this one had the better album cover. So here we go. Thundermother is another good female-fronted. Actually, this is an all-girl group, by the way. So, same with Girl School. Okay, this one here. I knew the name as a teenager. Never had an album by them until I started collecting vinyl. Then I found this. And apparently, I'm talking about Femme Fatale. Quite a story for this one here. First of all, this is a Canada edition. The rest of the world has a completely different cover. Only us, for some reason, had this cover. And I actually do prefer the rest of the world album cover. But you can actually, this was, her name is Lorraine Lewis. They had one album. They disbanded. They re-released an album with, oh my God, I forget her name, something, anyway, Tommy Lee's sister on drums, Nita Strauss on guitars from Alice Cooper, and now I guess Demi Lovato, Courtney Cox, not from Friends, but the other guitarist from the Iron Maidens, the cover band from Iron Maiden there. And then that just ended. They didn't disband. They just decided to call it quits. And now, another segue, she is now the singer of Vixen. Vixen, we all know Edge of a Broken Heart, but I think this album, Rev It Up, is actually a little bit better. This one has, again, another all-female group. Femme Fatale was not all-female. Just a singer was the female here. But Vixen, and I remember back then, because, and this is another reason why I wanted to make this episode here, was the not the critics, but the fans were like, oh, they're women, they can't play, they're not playing for real, they must be okay. So like they were actually, like, this actually made them want to prove themselves even more. They did disband after this album, but they came back. They're still active right now, I believe. So Lorraine Lewis from Femme Fatale replaced her right here. I forget the name of her. Janet Gardner. That's her. Cher Peterson. What the hell was her name? Jan Quinnemund. I don't know how to pronounce it. And Roxy Petrucci. She used to be the drummer for Static X, I believe. I don't own any Static X. No, Madam X. Madam X, not Static X. Madam X. I think the singer was her sister or something like that. Anyway, this is a great band. It's actually not bad here. Rev It Up. How Much Love. I love that song here. But yeah, now Lorraine Lewis is now the singer of Vixen, replacing her from Femme Fatale. And another... I was talking about Femme Fatale with the Iron Maidens. Here's another segue, which is Phantom Blue. This is the drummer from the Iron Maidens. So this, don't let the spray net and this does not sound hair metal at all. It's good hard rock, decent heavy hard rock here. Not at all what this picture is meant to. This is not at all what this. Here's a back cover of this here. Good hard rock. This actually, if they have 2 albums, which the other one was Built to Perform, which was considered very critically acclaimed at the time. If it ever comes out on vinyl, I will definitely get it. This is actually pretty very good group right here. I don't know anything about the other members, unfortunately, but I saw her. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't she in the Iron Maidens? So of course I looked it up, and Linda McDonald. Yeah, she's aged like everybody else there. I'm not saying this is a bad thing or older. But anyway, Phantom Blue. Is it just this is just self-titled one here. So anyway, Phantom Blue would be my last albums that I have from female-fronted bands. Now, before you, well, first of all, let's just clear the palate here. I didn't forget about Hailstorm. I just don't. I own their first album on digital. Would I be getting any more Hailstorm? Maybe one day at a used store, maybe, or something there. And also the Pretty Reckless. There's that one album that's actually very good. I don't know much about the Pretty Reckless apart from the singer used to be Cindy Lou Who from The Grinch, the one with Jim Carrey. That's that little girl. That's the singer now. Performing barely with any clothes there, but anyway, that's whatever. It is what it is there. But anyway, that's if I missed any, or I should be made aware of any other female fronted. I'm not talking about Samantha Fox and Madonna and Britney Spears. That's not at all what. Even though I own Samantha Fox there. Maybe that'll be another episode one day of Guilty Pleasures. We'll see. But yeah, if there's ever any suggestions of some bands, female-fronted bands that I should check out or that I've missed, I think I got most of the more known ones there. Also I do have a Runaways Greatest Hits, but on CD and digital only there. I'm just trying to remember what else. Maybe I forgot other. Anyway, that's it for now. But like I said, that's my collection of female-fronted bands. Let me know if you like some of these or not. But most importantly, also, I'm just curious to see if I missed any, or are there some others that I should be checking out. And on that note, that's the episode for today. Trying not to talk too much about it. It was just, like I said, let's get to know. And let's get the word out there that women are as good as men when it comes to music there. Back in the 80s, it was bad as, like, I remember, she's pretty, she's a good guitar player for a girl. Why was I saying stuff like that? Like, I don't know. It's back in the day. I guess it wasn't as popular with female fronted. It was never about the singer. It was about musicianship. Like, again, Vixen had a bad rap. There's no way that drummer can drum like that because she's a girl. Well, that was what they were going through at the time, and like I said, I'm here to let people know that they actually can play. And they actually can sing, and they can actually write very good songs. So there you go. On that note, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just a very different type of episodes, but a very different type of episode. There are some shit female bands I left upstairs. I'm not even going to talk about them there. Just like there's shit male bands. Don't get me wrong, it's not, but there's some, I'm just like, oh my god, this is so bad here. Some of them I've talked on this channel before there. So anyway, that's the episode for that. Women of Rock, hard rock, metal. You can see it's rock, hard rock, pop rock, heavy metal that I have here. So anyway, I do have, oh my god, I just remembered now, I do have an album from the band Huntress. I don't really like it though. It's not my Static, I think is the name of the album. I bought it when she committed suicide there. I did buy that at the time. It's not for me anyway. Anyway, If any other bands that I did not mention, let me know. And on that note, I think I'm repeating myself here over and over. Cheers. Thank you for watching once again. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe or tell your friends. And we shall see you next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.